Let's go. Commanders versus 49ers. Man, let's get to it, man. Great matchup on the board. Man, let's put on.
Used to be a 49.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans
Now, I'm a
are
Steelers fan, but when it comes down to gaming, I use multiple different teams. I use teams depending on who's using who.
49ers here at Levi Stadium.
But no, I ain't even gonna say who depending who would depend. Cause I've been running with Andy.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. Fielded at the 7.
Now, that's real.
Nah, that's real.
His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
You sleeping on anybody in the game. You just figure out how to do stuff on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels.
I failed.
By accident.
Caught, nice gain left side.
I literally fucking failed by
Catch
accident.
onto him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Daniels.
Get to him.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, here's Daniels.
Get to him, man. Come on, man. Get to him.
And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's cool. You like your piece.
Yeah, I got a few homeboys that they be going up there because they cool with Josh Freed. So they be going up there.
Trying again, following the sack.
They be going up.
Getting out to his left.
Good team. Good Toby. And I've seen that bitch. Good Toby.
So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp. They were crisp.
Hey, and you make a poster and you post it. Hey, shit
happens.
Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Like your games, like you set up a whole schedule for them.
Yeah, I be scheduling people in.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to start doing.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight.
And then I want to go live on my YouTube.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He lost the football.
Oh, yeah, he ain't turn the ball no more.
Touchdown, Washington.
Turn the ball.
The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that.
Come on, y'all, we gotta lock the fuck in.
This is what they work on all week long, Kate. This is how they become special as a special
Oh, yeah, buddy,
team.
for sure ain't doing my kick return no more, though.
Take it back to the house.
But I got a dude.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff.
I ain't never messed with you first.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
I want to say since before the bad camp. Now, Stevie been playing wrestling since before the playing, like the playing game.
Yeah, it's always good to have a group of people that you play with.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
I got homeboys that's
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Yeah.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up third down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you?
That nigga funky trying to do my
because
damn
quarterback
got
away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
On third down, Purdy. Caught out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that.
That's how you backed up for my life.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Instead of like he did all the time when he's going to just like make it.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. Reeled in by George Kittle. They get 27 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
I love editing.
I love editing.
Yeah, I'm learning how to edit right now. And that's the crazy part.
Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
I got some service to come out.
McCaffrey running between the tackles.
Yeah, I love editing.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw, Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
QBs, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
I set up a little off of it right now. I'm going to get this one together. Like the next week.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Like my setup, that's how it is. Like I just record and I just post.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey.
Good tutty, Christian. Get in there, man.
San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I got guess I bought it on Amazon. And I bought this bracket for the TV and I'm on the TV up, but it's I don't like
Jake Moody on for the PAT.
All right, I gotta get it done in the morning.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
I don't know why he's kicking so fast.
And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick them deep.
Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, Mike.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing to return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Daniels back to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, Kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
He's throwing deep to the left
Bro,
side.
how the fuck is he? Bro, come on.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Go.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's a play that can totally gash a defense. The kid, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
And they will score. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, y'all do got Zach
Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis
I gotta like that shit up.
Position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Sometimes, you know, people speak back and stuff like I got some flips.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this fly.
Yeah, that's it. I'm working on adding it, and I got to get me a new.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Yeah, I got a little all-in-one just for the screen. I gotta get me another PC, bro. I gotta get a real game of PC.
Yeah, I got one. That should come in handy.
Yeah.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Really for that editing stuff too. Like I can't really edit like I want to.
From the gun is Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick.
No, bro.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I look good.
Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part.
And my favorite defenders on Washington too.
Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamental.
Like every time I do a fantasy league with my brother and my cousin, I always do Marshawn. That's my dog.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
You talking about the?
They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good.
Yeah, that's my dog.
That's my dog.
Yeah, I like him too. Man. I hope he. Oh, I wasn't even paying
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the
Yeah.
NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back.
I get Marshawn every time.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
So that's what I was thinking about doing. My like building.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight.
And he be on the Call of Duty.
As this at the 6.
See, I'm on the 5 right now. Yeah, best back got some guns for the low too. Like they even got the game and laptop for the low one.
I gotta lock the fuck in. I'm down 14. There's a lot of time left. Gotta lock in, win or lose, but gotta lock in. You got it. Yeah.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
I'm down. I ain't too far from the best.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Yo, he runs so damn slow. Oh my God.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression
Purdy used to be on a treadmill the whole
offseason. And then he takes advantage with his legs.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here. Purdy setting up that play action. Got to use check, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one.
Maybe I ain't gonna fight. Stop talking.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he won't salvage
y'all got blocked,
dog. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Bro, they not letting me click a damn thing
3rd
on
and
here.
6 for them to figure out now.
Damn, he's giving it to me.
Now Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Let's get it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Purdy throwing here. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Play action now with Purdy. Has it down close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
Let me tell you about the one-on-one.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th.
Thank you.
Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That was so close to going off the line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's fucking go. I need one big play for my
1st and 10
defense,
now
bro.
from the 30.
Anything after that, we can handle just one big fucking play.
Daniels now. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down. Big gain downfield.
Come on, get the middle of the field.
Reaching the 43.
Bro, what the fuck is y'all doing?
27 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
God damn.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Daniels on first down. Chased out to his right. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's go now. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Is that how you say your name? I never been
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Bro, that fucking fumble.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Here we go, set. Buffalo 18.
Running back sent in motion. Pretty throwing here on first. Trying for the deep ball. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it.
I keep aiming and shit. I gotta like it.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Shout out to Ray Sage. Thanks for the likes and the followers, my brother. I appreciate you.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
If you want to watch it don't.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders feeling good with a 14-point advantage.
Brandon.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
I got you with a follow back too, bro.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Stop something. My defense still fucking sick. That's why we had a game today.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
My defense still sweet. That's why we had a damn game.
Taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going deep. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Purdy on first down. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to right. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They kick the running back in motion. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
That's the one time I actually didn't see the guys right there.
And the Commanders are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled.
I'll just stay away.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect.
Bro, my team still fucking sleep. Like, damn, you got to take the game because I can still sleep.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's loaded another one up. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Diamond, Illinois.
Had to get something. God damn.
Damn.
It's the SS601.
That goddamn fumble took me the fuck out.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Purdy. Trying to push it deep downfield.
Bro, catch the ball. Bro, you can touch it. You can catch it.
They got second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
On the move, headed right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brock Purdy runs so fucking slow.
Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25.
Look, fucking God, bro. Dude, fucking catch, Brandon.
We have still got a game. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
He's on the move. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a one-score game in the 4th quarter. Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Who's up with all y'all, man?
That goddamn fumble took me the fuck out.
Drive starts with a quick throw left complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Which one of y'all trying to see?
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You did, dog. You did.
My first scheduled game with Flag and all of that, man. Y'all go follow him. Tell him your TikTok and all of that, bro.
So it's a win on
My
the books.
YouTube, man, y'all can subscribe and follow me at Shawn Malik. And then my TikTok is official Shawn Carter, man. Sub for sub, follow for follow, man. Let's keep it